Are you ready? I said, are you ready? You are listening to Voice of the Fans Sportscast, brought to you by none other than the voices of the fans. Discussing football, basketball, news, trending topics. The one-stop shop for all things sports. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Hosted by none other than Ben Swift Reynolds, Taylor Gatwood, and Tyler Wright. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Voice of the Fans Sportscast.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Voice of the Fans Sportscast. We're back on this Friday night. We have Dustin Bishop, T. Wright, Professor Flowers here tonight. What's going on, guys?
It's good, gang.
It's going good. How y'all Friday going?
Smooth, man.
Smooth, yeah. It was real short for me today. Didn't have too many stops, so I was happy, man. I don't have people out here telling me I'm too old, you know.
It ain't raining down that way.
Well, it's sprinkled. That's about it.
It's raining. It's raining here now.
Yeah.
Headed this way, then.
Had some people tell. Yeah, had some people tell y'all too old today.
Nah,
bro.
Nah, just LeBron. Okay, just LeBron. Okay, all right.
He caught one early. He caught one. LeBron caught it straight early.
Come on, man.
Hey, look,
Game tomorrow, man. Come on, man.
Look, I'm gonna say this. I have never rooted for LeBron so hard in my life because I really don't like Dylan Brooks. Like, I really don't like him.
Hey, it's hilarious. I don't like him either. Like, I can't stand the dude, but it's
Like,
hilarious,
it's
bro.
man. I almost
He tried hard, ain't he?
I almost don't like him as much as I didn't like Jason Terry. Like,
Oh well, I do want to get into that a little bit with that little beef going on between him and Brooks. I know he said in the presser that he didn't want to talk about it, so but we gonna talk about it, LeBron.
Ain't no beef.
We ain't letting it slide. All right, so let's get into the games, yesterday games. The 76ers beat the Nets 102-97. Dustin, how you feeling about the Nets playing against the 76ers in that game? What did you see?
I mean, for me, I think the Nets, they hadn't had a lot of time to, play together. I don't think they playing like just horrible, to be honest. I think
Right.
76ers, they just better team. I in a matter of fact, I think Brooklyn, if they as they are now, if they would have had like half a year together, I probably would have given them 2 games. But Bridges, he kind of settling into a new role.
Right.
Is a scorer, and they all learn to play together. While and I mean, it's really nothing they can do with Embiid. So I mean, I take my hat off to Brooklyn, but the 76 is just a better team in this series.
Flower, what do you think about the performance by the Nets?
Oh man, it was a good performance. They're just taking their lumps right now. I mean, the Sixers, they got Embiid. James Harden is probably more of their third best player. Maxey probably is coming to second best. He showed up last night. I just think the Nets are good as far as you looking towards the future, but somebody like Embiid and company and what Philly has, just a little more seasoned. And the Nets, you just build on this. That's all you can do.
That's right. I feel like the Nets play a dang good game, man. I feel like if the Nets, like you said, had more time together, 76ers, they probably be in trouble. Got Clayton, Claxton, you out there doing his thing. What did y'all think about this video from what happened between him and Joel? Let me see. Can I pull it up?
Hell there's the finish. And there's the stare down and the step over. Ooh.
It's massive.
Looked like one of the Rockettes with that kick. Wow. See, Embiid, he took offense to this. The stepping over right there.
I mean, he stepped right over him. That's intentional. Man, Embiid gotta, you should be able to have a chance to, clear his space.
I agree with Embiid on that one. You can't let no man step over you like that.
Exactly. Call a tech, move on. I like what the refs did. They didn't, over exaggerate because of everybody's talking about what Draymond did. Embiid is not Draymond Green. He hadn't did the same thing as Draymond's done. So, y'all can kill it with he should have been thrown out the game.
Muted, bro.
Muted.
Do you think he should have got suspended?
No.
Suspension of game for that?
Who? Embiid?
Yeah, Embiid.
No, stop it. No.
No, that's a low blow.
If somebody stands over you, you have an opportunity to be able to get somebody out your space. I mean, he kicked them out the way. It ain't like he
that man stepped over him with his man parts.
And look down.
Man, that's disrespectful, man. Heck no.
That's been going on for the last 30 years.
I think getting a low blow is like off limits, man. Like,
I mean, it really wasn't a low blow, though.
It
really wasn't a low blow.
He just
missed.
How he missed.
I just think he was aiming for that.
It wouldn't be a low blow if Claxton don't stand over him though. So I mean, if he clips him, he clips him.
We see that in NBA all the time when people dunk somebody, they stand over them. But
don't do that
intentionally. It's a form of disrespect.
It is, but kicking
Claxton ain't got that. He ain't got that kind of clout to be doing it to Embiid. Like
exactly.
Well, he played a
back on defense
game yesterday.
Yeah, he did, but get back on defense. Don't step over him and then cry wolf when he kick you.
But you gotta, if you're going to suspend people for
Draymond is Draymond. He's on a different level.
I don't think it doesn't matter who it is. You gotta stick to the letter of law.
They stuck to the letter of law. Draymond was a repeat offender.
That season, I know Draymond caught at least probably like 10 guys. Like Draymond was out to get everybody.
He was on a tear.
He was out to get everybody.
That's wild, bro.
That's a wild tear to be on, bro. Crazy tear to be on, bro.
Oh, snap. Like, that's your mission in NBA games. That's like your number one goal. That's your number one achievement. Just kick people in the
all I know is after he touched LeBron and he came back and won that championship, Draymond just been in love with Bron ever since.
I know.
So, a lot of people think they should have suspended from that kick, but like I said, NBA, they let it go. So I don't think him being suspended anyway will affect the series. The 76ers probably still would take it anyway. So
and then too with Draymond, Adam Silver was in the crowd and Draymond running around the court, acting. Come on now,
enticing the crowd.
Adam Silver sitting there like, really, man? I'm right here.
Right. Cussing out the crowd. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah, he was out of control.
So y'all really think the 76ers, the Nets gonna be a big problem next season?
I wouldn't say big. I would say go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think they can be if they make some moves. They got a nice little young core though to like build off of. So I think they could be, if they could, especially if they could get like a Steven Adams type of guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need some more bigs on that team. How y'all feel about the 76ers? How far y'all think they're gonna go? Let's ask T Wright. How far you think 76ers will go?
They can, at their best. I don't think they playing their best ball. At their best, I think they could go to the finals. I just don't see them beating. I don't see them beating the Bucks. Unless another team I'm forgetting.
Celtics.
The Celtics, and They can beat the Embiid can get them past the Celtics. The Celtics don't have anybody that can guard Embiid.
True.
But they go as far as Embiid take him, and he hurt. He out next game.
So there you go. All right, Kings versus Warriors. The Warriors, take game 3 with a fashion, 114-97. The Kings were never really in this game. Flowers, what did you see?
I just think Steph came out, prove a point. Wanted to go and get the win. I think it was in a sense a must win. It can go either way for both teams because I just feel like Kings need one. If they really want to win this series, they need to win one in San Francisco. And I felt like last night probably was the better chance. I think Mike Brown sensed it early that the game was going to go that way. And he did leave a few people in. I think like the Herder kid and somebody else to get some shots because they were missing. He didn't play Davion a lot this past game, so maybe he's saving that. But I think they should have did a better job of taking advantage of GP the second not being there, Draymond not being there. As I said, it took Steph to have a courageous game, but Clay's been lacking, and Wiggins, like I said before, his legs, it's gonna play a factor with him playing all these minutes and being able to contribute on both sides of the floor. But we're about to find out if the Kings can take this series or not, because either it's gonna be 3-1 or 2-2, and you kind of got to give the Warriors a slight advantage if they can get it 2-2, but it'll be the best of 3, and it'll be Kings' way.
So, Dustin, do you see the momentum swinging back to Golden State?
Not really. Just because it took Steph having that monster game. But I do think, like Flowers was saying, like, I think that was like I wouldn't say a must win for the Kings, but man, if I were the Kings, I would have went more out with like a bigger sense of urgency because like they win that game, y'all good. So I would have went out. I wouldn't have let them, Steph try not to let Steph explode like that because Steph put the Warriors on his back that game. I don't think he's got that in him. For 3 more games. But I think the series will be close, but definitely like the Kings definitely got to win one in San Francisco. Like I'd say the next game they need to go out there like play like it's a game 7.
I understand that. Tell you right, the Kings, their defense was lacking. What can they do to clean it up? Because they left a lot of guys open, a lot of driving shoots. And left Curry open a couple times on top of the key.
Yeah, it's with Curry. It's hard he's hard to guard. He's the hardest probably superstar to guard because he plays off the ball so well. So you got to guard him as a team. So I think that's where they messed up. Their help D was bad. Then and what really killed them is the offensive board. I think Kevon Looney had like 4 points and 20 rebounds
and 20 boards.
Yeah, so that's what really killed him. And then when he get anybody that play basketball now, when you get the offensive board, somebody open at the 3, and it's Steph every time. So he cashing it in. That's what really killed them. But they at home, so home role players play better at home anyway. So.
Oh yeah,
they're talking about how Golden State play better at home down the road. So they got a lot of ground to make up, especially if they want to get back in the series. I feel like the Kings can clean up that help side defense. And everybody got to attack the board. Some of them guys, they like to get out and run. But they, as a collective, as a group, they need to all, crash the boards to it. Because they play small ball. So they need them rebounds.
If y'all ever watch Sabonis, he cannot go right at all. I don't know how nobody is figuring this out. He never goes right, bro. He cannot finish with his right hand. Just watch the video.
Hey,
I don't understand it.
I guess players ain't watching tape, T, right?
It can't be if I done seen it.
You got a good mind, T.
Zion the same way. Like Zion, man, he going to that left. Like even if the right is clear, like
but that's the thing.
Going back to that left.
With Zion, he going downhill. Sabonis he gonna kill himself trying to finish with his left hand.
Yeah.
I hate.
Yeah, we see. We seen a couple tough shots from him yesterday. Like
They
real
gotta be
tough
able to
shots.
match the emotions of the Warriors. That what got them beat the last game or last night. They couldn't match the emotions. Like, the Warriors were upset with Draymond being suspended and everything else. So they came out. It was a hit and miss. That's like Mike Brown called out the dogs early, reserved them young guys, and I'm quite sure Davion Mitchell will play a little more in Game 4.
I don't understand
We're
how
gonna
they're
be
mad at that Draymond being suspended. Like he stepped on somebody's chest.
Hey,
And
that's
that-
wild
that-
though.
like,
Hey, he like
yes.
8 times stomped him, bro.
Bro, yes.
Really, like a
Stomping
real
the ass
8
man
times
says-
stomp, dirty
Yeah,
quick.
for real.
If
That
you
dude's
watch
wild.
Draymond play, bro, if you watch Draymond, he looks nothing like he playing basketball. Like I done seen him tackle dudes, bro. I hate watching him play. It's crazy, bro.
Oh, the screens. We don't even talk about the screens. He said.
Nobody
Yeah,
talk
no,
about it.
illegal
It's so
screens.
illegal.
Mm-hmm. Moving screens and crap. So yeah, Draymond for you right there. All right, let's move on to the Clippers and Suns. The Suns beat the Clippers 129 to 124 without Kawhi. Stephen A came out and said this: Kawhi Leonard should be on the list of one of the worst superstars this game has ever seen. What you say there, Dustin? What you say there?
I completely, totally. I've never agreed with Stephen A. Smith more when he made that statement. I've never agreed with him more. And the only thing that's lacking from ESPN and these sports networks, I would definitely appreciate an apology to Greg Popovich and the San Antonio Spurs organization. That's the only thing that's missing for me.
You still stuck on that apology, bro? Y'all about to get a superstar. Let it go.
You wouldn't be on,
So-
but let it go.
Yeah, hey, but Kawhi's hurt. So why everybody?
How is he hurt?
He's hurt.
He sit out more than half the season. Like he hadn't
why he hurt.
played. He hadn't played. He didn't play for like a year and a half because of what MCL.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he take over a year to rehab for that. Then this season, he's healthy. You load manage him the whole season so that he'll be good for the postseason. And now look, he out. And y'all gave this man a private plane to fly back and forth from his house to practice in there. Where he lives, San Francisco or San Diego? I think it's San Diego. To fly back and forth from San Diego to practice. Come on now. That's ridiculous. And like it's a what is it? Is it really sprained or is it sore?
I think it swelled up on it.
It's a different knee. I don't think it's an ACL knee.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Is it actually sprained or is it sore?
Come on, man. This man making millions of dollars. What he got to be like? What? How old is Kawhi? He got to be like 32, 33, right?
Yeah,
I would imagine, yeah, somewhere around.
So
there.
he on the back end of his career. I mean, how long y'all gonna load manage this man? This man gonna be done retired. What he got to lose? He only got. I mean, the Clippers only. I think the Clippers got one more year.
They can buy him out.
They done.
It says knee sprain.
That's a hard injury, man. I had a hyperextended knee, and it took me out of the
Your
game.
knees are tricky, man.
Stop it.
Stop it. I just want to see an entry of
Giannis,
Kawhi's
we saw Giannis sprain his knee for real. Then come back, drop 60. I ain't trying to hear nothing. And Giannis taller. He taller. He carried more weight. Come on, man. Come on now.
Maybe Kawhi just got a bad body.
Maybe it's breaking down on
I
him.
bet Uncle Dennis wearing them out.
And it's fortunate for the Suns because they are lucky.
They're getting lucky. They actually shouldn't won. They
lucky.
barely beat the Clippers this past game. Like I said, 129, 124. The Clippers came out fighting.
If
Westbrook
Kawhi
not
plays,
down.
they win that game.
If Kawhi win, yes, Kawhi win, they win that game. We saw Westbrook knock down some key threes, so it was going right for the
Westbrook,
Clippers.
man,
Powell,
if Westbrook knocking down threes, anything is possible.
Trouble.
For
It'll be a
real.
long night.
But they have nobody since Kawhi and PG out. They have nobody that can stick a hand in KD's face. And then Devin Booker's out here going out for 45. But it's a lot of minutes. They
How long he can keep that up?
Yeah.
T. Right, do you have faith in Chris Paul and the Suns?
As much as I want to, that depth gonna do him in the end. They are playing. I think Chris Paul is the last person that need to be playing 35 plus minutes. He get hurt every playoffs. He play like 39. KD playing like 40. And that ain't gonna last. When they play somebody with some depth, like they play the Lakers or somebody, they're gonna be in trouble.
That's right, because you're gonna be tired by the time you get to Western Conference Finals. And
Yeah, that's why
that's the wrong time to get gassed out.
And the only thing,
Denver.
Yep. And the only thing that could save him is KD hasn't been the KD I thought he would be. He's not looking like the potential best player in the world. Like
He's trying to fit in too much. That's what's going on. He's not being KD right now. He's just trying to fit in, make sure he do this and that. I think he's not trying to make it that show that it's his team. I think he's trying to let it be Book's team right now.
Yeah, it seems like he's just waiting in the wind. Like he just seeing what he can do.
But that's the thing with KD. Like I feel like everybody knows it should. When KD comes on your team, it's his team. Mm-hmm. But I don't feel like KD wants it to be his team.
It's Booker's team.
He just want to fit in.
Yeah,
I mean, it's kind of like when he was in Golden State. Like in Golden State, everybody knew KD the guy, but at the end of the day, like Curry wasn't intimidating. I don't think Bookie is either. Like that's their city. It don't matter if you're better than them or not. Like that's Phoenix Book City.
Facts.
Right.
That's the thing. Book ain't taking no backseat. Steph did. Book would start balling harder.
You're right.
Yeah. We saw Powell put up 42 the other night.
Norman Powell.
Man, y'all know
he can play though.
Y'all know
he can.
Oh, you know you bow-legged now. You know them players.
He be balling though.
Them bow-legged players, they always have a jumper. I don't know why, but they do. Bow-legged players always have a jumper. Got little springs in their feet or something. I don't know.
Hey.
How their leg shapes. I've never seen a bow-legged player not able to shoot.
That might get Phoenix in trouble because they are lucky. They are very fortunate that the Clippers are not at full strength because of Paul and Kawhi were at full strength. Oh, yeah. I see the Clippers winning this in about 6.
Yep, I agree.
And T-Right, do you just break that that Kawhi's out for Game 4?
Yes, he is with a sprain. It says due to a knee sprain.
So, man, wrong time to be injured, especially against literally probably one of the best teams in the West.
I know they mad. He set out the whole season for this.
Yeah, for this.
Yeah.
Crazy. I guess load management can hurt you in the long run if you haven't played.
I want to see his X-rays. I want to see his knees. I want to see if he got any cartilage in the knees. Like, is it a Brandon Roy thing with Kawhi? Now, I just wonder now. He can't stay healthy.
Look, San Antonio, that's all we asked for. And this man was running, him and Uncle Dennis was running around the building trying to hide in different rooms in the broom closet. No, we can't see the X-ray. We can't see the MRI. We can't see what's going on.
Folded up in his arm.
Look, man, look, you can't. You're not gonna be. I think that Kawhi is one of those players, and the way he got it set up is that he wants to feel 110% healthy. And it's just not realistic.
That's never gonna happen.
I will say with a healthy Kawhi, they could beat anybody though. I've seen Kawhi run through the league.
No doubt.
I agree. I mean,
top 3 player in the league when healthy. Look, possibility.
Look, Old buddy from Golden State cost Tim Duncan ring number 6.
Zaza.
Zaza. They
we
smoking
were
the
on our
Zaza
way.
now. Darn.
We were up by 30 that game.
He was burning the Warriors by himself. I ain't never
Coast to
seen nothing like
coast. Duncan. I remember.
TD was about to get ring number 6. I remember watching that game. I was ready. I already saw that trophy. And here
Dang,
comes Zaza.
already just like that.
And here comes Zaza.
Can I give an update?
Yeah, you can.
Upset alert. I got an upset alert. The Hawks
All right,
beat
all
the
right.
Celtics.
What? The Celtics was up.
Busted my
When I
parlay.
looked at it.
Yep.
That was
Beat them.
true.
That's
Trey
a lot of
had
my
15 in the
fault,
fourth.
That I looked at it like 10 minutes ago. That's crazy.
That's another thing. I don't know who voted Trey Young the most overrated player in the league.
That's some bunch of hate. That's some from hating
Yeah.
players right there.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
it is.
They hang on him. They hang on him because
They always say he try to be like Curry. So that's how they look at him. A fake Curry. So
Put him on Miami or somewhere like that and watch what happens.
he not, but he said Curry, but he not trying to be Curry.
that everybody look at him as.
He's averaging 25 plus and 10 plus assists. Like,
well, he be busting. He be busting their tail though. So how you gonna hate on him?
That's a weird thing.
Got into the conference finals. A lot of people that's hating on him. They haven't done that. He's had success in Atlanta. Like, I have nothing against Trey Young. I actually like Trey Young.
Yeah,
So I don't get that.
Yeah, he made them a consistent playoff team. Which is saying a lot for Atlanta. I want to say they had that one good year when they had Kyle Korver and
Horford company.
Yeah. But outside of that, I don't remember Atlanta being relevant since like the 90s.
So let's give us some score updates real quick. The Knicks are leading the Cavaliers 45-32 at halftime. So that's another. I think those two teams are fairly close.
The Knicks got the Cavs number this year, though. Head to heads, I think the Cavs only beat them once or maybe twice this year.
So, all right, let's move on to some news. If I can pull it up. Dang, hold on, let me pick up my phone. All right, Nick Nurse has been fired by the Raptors. Good or bad move, Dustin?
It's a good move. They hired Doka.
Right, I saw you shaking your head. What? Good or bad?
I don't like. I just don't see why he's one of the best coaches. He's probably top 5 in the league off the top of my head. I don't see why they would.
I agree.
He'll get another job quick.
Yeah. That's why I said it's only a good move they hired to me if they hired Doka. Otherwise, it's a bad move.
All right, LeBron and Dylan Brooks. He said that's an old man. He ain't worried about the old man. So apparently,
the old man dropped 28.
Yeah, but I didn't see this quote. But according to Skip Bayless, he said that Brooks said that he can beat LeBron 1-on-1. He said LeBron can't take him.
No
he said
way.
LeBron can't take. He said LeBron can't see him. He said LeBron can't see him.
LeBron can't see me. Okay.
Can't take him 1-on-1.
Yeah, he said he not Miami or Cleveland, bro. Man, come on, bro.
He's old. Man's in a wheelchair.
Bro, LeBron dropped 28 points on him. Like a lackluster 28. Like, man, all I can say is he better be glad Bron ain't built like MJ or Kobe because
I know, right? I think about that.
He would have got a smooth 50.
If this was the Miami LeBron, even the Cleveland LeBron coming from Miami, like that LeBron would have gave him 40. Like,
yeah, definitely. When I say definitely now Miami, Bron.
LeBron told too. He would have gave him 40.
But how
That
you ever
LeBron would have
seen
gave him 60.
I've never seen supposed to be the best player in the NBA get treated like this. Never in
Memphis,
my life.
they've been talking.
But look, I never
too
heard
much
nobody
the
talk
last 2
about
years.
MJ like that after he rose
Just
to
because you
fame.
didn't hear it though, just don't mean people didn't talk though. That's the thing.
Some
Just
dude,
'cause you
somebody
don't hear
punched
it.
MJ in
But
the
to the
face.
face though on court.
Somebody
To
punched MJ in
on
the
his-
face.
I thought that was Reggie Miller. Wasn't that Reggie Miller?
No,
Yeah,
he
Reggie.
punched Reggie Miller.
Some
I thought
white
he
dude.
punched Reggie Miller in the face.
I seen the clip the other day. Some punched him in the face.
But that's different. That's street fight. We talking about
Nah, it's
basketball.
different. Nah, it's
we
different.
That's a
talking about
punch.
basketball. Cause they know you supposed to awake a sleeping lion. You know what I'm saying? But they do it to LeBron all the time. They don't do it to MJ.
He dropped 30 on him though. I don't.
But they
understand,
lost
like,
though. They lost.
But here's the thing, like Memphis. I mean, but they weren't doing any of that talking after game one. Like, why y'all
They
talking
lose
now?
because of LeBron.
Like, why
They ain't
y'all
lose because of
talking now?
LeBron though. I mean, AD the one didn't show up.
I mean, I just exactly, and then but Memphis, man, they just talk too much. They, I used to like Memphis, man, but they need to shut up.
So how does it look for LA if they lose to Memphis to Brooks and Company?
Memphis supposed to be the better team. They're the higher ranked seed. I mean, that wouldn't be a shocker if Memphis beat them, but you would think the Lakers was supposed to win this. I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked.
After those trades, and after everything went on with Ja, I think.
Well, hold on, wait. Just because they made a few trades and caught ground, they're still they're not consistent enough. Are you sitting here telling me the Lakers are consistent enough to win a championship right now? No,
everybody lifting them up like they were. I was just going by from what everybody was saying about everybody.
Of course,
AD, but you never know what AD gonna get.
But
right.
that's what they were saying. They're like, what they were saying, like, if we got healthy AD, we unstoppable. Like we got the team around us.
But the thing is, we look at this. We're calling LeBron dropping 30 points lackluster.
Right, that's ridiculous.
Lackluster.
Year 20.
38.
Year 20. And you can't get AD. Come on, AD. Come on. Like that's a lackluster performance by LeBron. Come on,
38 in the best in the best player on the team, the best shape on the team, and he's 38. That's inexcusable. LeBron needs to be a number 2. LeBron needs to be able to pick his spots. He cannot lead you for a whole 48-minute game. He got to be able to pick his spots. He should be able to start off hot and be one to close the game. AD should do all the heavy lifting in between.
Right.
Well, I say this: they don't want to lose to Memphis because I never hear the end of it.
They lose to Memphis. They lose to Memphis. I guarantee you, Kyrie will be over for Taco Tuesday. I guarantee you.
Who knows? Kyrie, he got mood swings, so who knows how he be feeling. He might not be in for Taco Tuesday that day.
Might be on the land.
Yeah, he might be.
He might be on
you
the
never
land.
know. He might find out something historical about Taco Tuesday, and he want to inform everybody. I watched the documentary on Amazon. You know, he gonna.
You think Kyrie gonna miss that opportunity to go over Brian house and get on Instagram Live and anoint Brian house with his stuff, man? Kyrie ain't missing that chance.
He'd be wise to link back up with him, but I don't know. I won't put anything past Kyrie. He just be talking out his side of his mouth sometimes. So I guess we will see. Let me see if I have any more news for the NBA. No, I think that's it. Doesn't he have anything you want to bring up? Because we're about to switch over to NFL. That you might have on mind.
Man, I think that's about it for me. That's all I can. I think they about cover.
Just continue watching the games. Yeah. I guess I can show you the sports highlight of the day. Well, it's not really a highlight, but it's a cool sports highlight that I've never seen before. I guess I can show you since you're here. Let me pull it up. Dang, I should label this thing. Hold on, let me label it real quick. God, I don't even know which foul this is when I try to pull it up.
You might got
That's
something
what
that
you
we
call
don't need
being
to hear.
unprepared, huh?
You might
What
got
you say?
something that we don't need to hear. You better be careful.
Hey, that'll be wild, bro. That'll be wild.
I'll leave
Hey, you
this
talking
thing
about
so
viral?
fast.
I know,
I'll
right? You
leave
talking
this
about
so
viral?
fast.
See, right? So I can't get caught up in this.
I'll lock my phone.
You know the meme that be on Facebook when you open that laptop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be wild. Oh, I got the clip right here. So.
All I'm saying, all I had to say is they out there playing in Kawhi somewhere watching the game. That's all I got to say.
Hey, that's like rugby mixed with basketball. T-Right, you playing that, Dustin?
No.
No, I'm good.
That's how them hood
Well,
dudes. That's how them hood dudes down
you
here
used to play like that in high school. You used to play like that in high school.
Not me. You got me confused with you, buddy.
Before I let you go, Dustin, I'll tell you this one story, right? So we had this one
time
kid. Hey, we were playing against this one school. I think it was Hartfield Academy. They changed the name. It used to be University Christian, I believe. Yeah. University Christian. So, man, this little short white kid come in. He looked like he about barely 5'2" or something. I don't know. It was short. They put him at point guard. And so I saw him when they subbed him in. And so Dustin saw him, so we looked at each other like, nah, I got him. You get everybody. You always get him. I got Dustin this time. So they give the little boy the ball. He coming up court. Dustin just ball rushed this dude. And like was all on him. The boy falls to the ground like covering up. Just like, give me the ball. I ran to Dustin. No, they called foul on Dustin. I ran to Dustin. I said, bro, get off him. Get off. He's like, no, give me this ball. So, that kid came out the game. That kid was scarfing like that kid was like balled up like this. I never seen nothing like that.
Hey man, I give this man. Look, man. He ain't had no business bringing that ball up the court. Like that was easy. He just
we were like sharks, man. We saw blood in the water. Cause I won. I was like,
I give this. Hey man, he held. I give him this, man. He held on for that ball for dear, like, because I had picked him up. He was off there. I had picked him up off the ground trying to get.
They're probably like the Monstars running that little boy.
It was hilarious. Like they blew Wilson and everything. Dustin still like, give me the ball, boy. Give me the ball. I was like, Dustin, get off on him. He pushed me off on him. He like, get off me, man. He gonna give me this ball. Oh man, like this dude right here. That was your chance. That was your only chance, Dustin. You screwed it though. They took him out the game. Yeah, you could have had like 10 steals. You could have had like 10 steals.
That man had like 5 seconds of playing time.
They're like, oh, these boys are serious. They something else. They take this kid out before he get hurt.
We weren't even running the full court. We weren't even running the full.
Yeah, we weren't even
running
pressing.
the full court press. Man, as soon as that man walked past that opposite free throw line.
It was like somebody seat Dustin on that boy. Somebody said, go get him. Dustin took off. Like, oh, bro, here we go. And so we had video. We had video of our games and what crap happened, man. Y'all like, what are these boys on? Hey, you can tell these boys from Jackson. Street ball in private school. That's what you saw. So, all right, Dustin, thank you for joining us. We about to switch over to the NFL. We'll be back with some more NBA Monday.
All right.
Peace, brother.
Take it easy.
Y'all take it easy.
All right, bro. All right, guys. Let's transition over to the NFL. Y'all want to see the Cardinals' new uniforms? Y'all want to start off with that?
Yeah, I haven't seen them. Let me check them out.
All right. I got you. Actually, I got a video for you.
They better be worth something too.
You not the same uniform?
What's so different? They took some stripes off, just made them plain.
Bird gang, is that what I just see?
Just Arizona on the front. That's why they the worst. That's why they both the worst franchise right there.
Here's a still picture.
Those look so plain.
I don't know why it's hazy on my side. It's hazy on y'all side too.
Nah, they look just fine. They just look plain Jane. That's terrible.
Yeah,
that's terrible.
It almost look like
I mean, I don't see no kind of.
Don't the 49ers have the little stripes on the side? Like the
on like the
horizontal. Yeah, the horizontal stripes on the side.
That I don't like. They look too plain to me. There's nothing exciting about these three jerseys that say I want
that white one hard. I like the white one.
They're not bad. I just thought they was
the white not bad. They just look plain. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Like they don't pop out in my. They don't pop out in my eye. They're supposed to be new. They don't look new.
Yeah. It look like if I just saw them playing football and never thought that they'll be their new jerseys. Like if I just saw them, I just thought they were like their regular jerseys. But let's stick on the Cardinals real quick. Former Cardinals GM Steve Kim says Nick Bosa warned him and Cliff Kingsbury after his pre-draft visit in 2019. He said, "I think you guys are probably going to take that little QB, and if you do, I will hunt you for the rest of your career."
He wouldn't lie. He wouldn't lie.
He wasn't lying, right? I mean,
well, it was like I think Nick just wanted to be the number one pick. I think that's probably what that was more of.
Mm-hmm. But that little QB, he sure don't look like he's paying out. Maybe a new coach will help get his play style under control. Because sometimes, like I said, just like his game is off. Like when he plays in the pocket, it's just I don't know. You look antsy.
Better be.
Maybe he's. Huh?
He better be antsy.
Being that small, huh?
Yeah.
Being that small and the kind of production that Kyler Murray gave us for the last 4 years, we got to get that kid some credit, man. I'm really not down for this bash Kyler Murray thread that everybody's on right now, just because he's down and out. I mean, hell,
I've been on that thread for a while though, Flowers. I
get that. Okay, that's cool. I get you, but just. Okay, without Kyler Murray, where would Arizona be? That's just what I tell people when I think about it. Like I said, I'm not saying he's the greatest or anything, but I just think we give Kyler a little too much grief and everything about what's going on and his studying habits. I mean, the kid's been in the playoff 2-3 times.
But that's a red flag though. When they have to put that in your contract that you gotta study, they making you.
They should have never did that to him.
That's not a red flag that they had to put that in your contract.
It is.
I don't know, man. I'm in between with it because, how many hours just because he doesn't spend 16 hours looking at film doesn't mean he's not getting prepared for the game. I think we get it misconstrued as far as when we look at Tom Brady and Peyton Manning, when you see their they watch 12 hours of film. They don't have the athletic ability of Kyler Murray. Like people like Kyler Murray, think about it. People like Kyler Murray, Michael Vick, when he was in Atlanta, such and such. They were so dependent on the guy building the talent that they felt like they could get through some things without actually having to sit down and look at it. Now, I'm not saying that's right or wrong, but whatever you invest your time in, that's what you're invested in. But it's a different age.
He investing his time in Call of Duty. That's what he investing in. He's trying to become a world ranked player or something. or start his own E team. But yeah, I don't know, bro.
I mean, do we blame
taste
him? Like, is he the only one that's gonna get blamed for this? I mean, we can't blame the organization. Like,
yeah, we can blame the organization.
I'm just saying the kind of player Kawhi is. Don't you think you need to put the talent around him? Far as I've always been an advocate of saying, he doesn't have a great offensive line. Never has.
Yeah.
He never has.
Yeah.
Like, give him a good offensive line. Give him, he's got 14 wideouts on the roster, and his offensive line is trash. Like, give the kid some people in front of him that can protect him.
And they let I didn't agree with this when they let Chase Edmonds go. I didn't like that move. I felt like they should have kept him. James Conner, yeah, he had a productive year, but you saw what happens after a while. He got injured. He was injury prone in Pittsburgh, so I feel like they should have kept Chase. Cause I feel like he meshed well with Kyler Murray, especially his running ability and style.
One thing about Arizona that the last 3 years I've seen, they would start off the first 10, 11 games. They were great. 7-3, 8-4. Like that. And the last 4 or 5 games, they always will end up falling off the side of the rail.
Yeah.
That cannot be all on Kyler Murray. You have to that coaching staff need to be held accountable, and other players other than Kyler Murray need to be held accountable. Now, like his body language, he needs to fix that because like I said, your body language can tell you a lot of things, and his body language is bad. But I'm just not gonna just give it all to him.
And then you saw the defense, they dropped off. They started off hot first beginning of the year. Then all these players all of a sudden don't remember how to tackle and cover, not understanding scheme. So the defense have had a step back some. And now Buddy Baker wants out. So, yeah, it's not a really good situation right now here in Arizona. They have a better situation in the Rams, I say, but, I guess we'll see what they're going to do in the draft. I guess that's one team you can keep your eye on. Speaking of the Rams, the Steelers have traded for Allen Robinson.
I guess he just didn't fit. I guess he just didn't fit.
Steelers didn't do that. That was a mid trade. They didn't.
What they give up?
They didn't say. I didn't.
I'm quite sure it's probably late 5th, 6th. I'm quite sure. I think it was probably just more for Robinson to get away because it didn't work out with the Rams. He can go to the Pittsburgh and help them youngsters out.
But still, I feel like that wasn't like a need,
a necessity.
Yeah, that's like like, hey, we'll do the trade. Like, okay, y'all give us Al Robinson. Okay, that's fine.
They gave up a 7th round pick.
Yeah, see.
Yeah, I guess it don't really matter. I guess that 7th round pick will probably turn into a practice squad player anyway. So I don't know. Thought that was kind of odd that he got sent to Pittsburgh. Tua, he came out and said that he was considering retiring this offseason after suffering multiple concussions. And he said that it's my health, it's my body. I feel this is what's best for me and my family. So, of course, he's coming back. But somebody need to tell him, bro, you had serious concussions, bro. Like, this is nothing to play around with.
Man, it's a lot of money still on the table, but that's why he's coming back, man. We got to be real about this.
All right, I just hate, like, they get so defensive and they're like, it's my health, it's my body. No, bro. Like, you almost, like, you literally could, like, die, man. How you, like, yeah, bro, you had some bad moments, dog. You must have seen them tapes, so you Caesaring on the field.
Probably one hit. He's probably one good hit away.
Right? I'll try to use the right words.
This man here, bro.
I'll try to use the right words at that moment. But yeah, he was seasoning the field. Like, Tua, you take a year off, man.
And then he said he talked to his wife too.
Yeah.
Then he said him and his wife had a discussion.
My wife would let me do that. My wife, she would be begging me like, it ain't worth it.
Man, it's the money, man.
There's a lot of money on the
said.
table, man. There's a lot of money on the table, man.
You know how much money he can
trying to take
get,
care of his family, his wife, his kids. You know.
but you don't realize how he have plenty of open doors to even go back to Alabama and do stuff for them.
Of course. I mean, he's made money. He's
Yeah,
but still some more. You got to get it while you're there.
Yeah.
All
one
you do
hit,
is just wish him.
one hit.
Yeah, he's probably
That's all
one
it takes,
concussion
though.
away from being done.
Well, I mentioned earlier, would y'all encourage him to take a year off? T. Wright, would you encourage him to take a year off?
I think if you're gonna take a year off, you might as well be done, man.
Because, I feel like the Dolphins, who's that backup? That kid, was it?
It was
Scholar, the girl.
Yeah. The third stringer.
Yeah. But God forbid he take a year off, he come back and get another concussion. Like, damn, what was the year for? You know what I'm saying?
To let that brain rest.
I mean, he's rested now.
Yeah. Like, I seen videos of concussed athletes, and like they had like some things hooked up to their fingertips because they couldn't do certain functions and stuff. Okay, Tua. And what's so weird? It's so crazy that he's already injury prone. He had a major injury in Alabama, and now it is. Like, bro, if you say so, Tua, it's your health and your body. So,
what's the NFL stand for?
I'm not gonna say that. Not for long.
There you go.
So, the 49ers have received inquiries from several teams looking into a potential trade for Trey Lance. If y'all the 49ers, will y'all pull that trade, Flowers?
You got a hold right now because I thought that Brock Purdy was gonna be ready, but he's saying that he don't know if he's gonna be ready this year. So, if you're sitting with Trey Lance, you still need to see what you got out of him. I think they need to just hold the phones right now before they get rid of him because you just don't know what's gonna go on. I understand the roster's great. You can put anybody back there, but I think they need to wait. Just wait a moment before you trade them.
I seen this meme on Twitter. Somebody had Trey Lance getting traded to the Raiders for Jimmy Garoppolo and a couple of picks. and a 49ers fan said, "Kill me now if that happens." I thought that was so funny. Like, dude, that would be so.
That would be crazy. That would be funny.
You can't Jimmy like Jimmy G. I'm back.
You miss me?
I can see RC face right now. He saw that trade go through his phone. That would be so funny. All right. I got a couple more news too. Gambling. We are powered by BETUS. And did y'all know Jamison? No, Jamison Williams. He used BETUS, guys. Nah, just
that's what he used. That's what it was.
That's what he got into. He must saw all leaks on social media. That's what got him caught up, man. No, but a couple players got busted for betting. I don't know if it's on football, but betting on sports. The Lions, Jamison Williams, and another Lions corner and another receiver. It's a whole. The rest of them a whole bunch of no names, guys. Well, you might know Quatillas. What's his name? Quatillas, Cephas.
Yeah, Cephas. Yeah.
He had a pretty decent year last year, but he got cut, and the other guy got cut, and a couple of Lions staff members got fired. So, but Jamison Williams is going to serve a 6-game suspension for betting on sports. Tyler, should the NFL make betting legal?
I'm confused about the situation. I need somebody to explain it. So what you can't bet on sports at all if you're in the NFL?
I don't think you can bet on NFL games.
So how they must been did this or something.
Yes, I think what happened, like with the Jameson, I know with Jameson Williams thing, I think that they said that he was gambling while he was hurt. I think the
Isn't that the
NFL
whole
lays out.
Calvin? Isn't that the whole Calvin Ridley situation? He was betting while he was hurt.
Yeah, but I think it's more of the NFL doesn't want us to perceive that it's fixed or anything particular. Like, what sense would it make for players to be putting bets on other I mean, of course, I get it. Like, if they was betting on other teams and stuff, but if you put a bet on your team, that's skeptical because
that was really did on the Falcons.
You might could play a part in controlling the outcome. And you could bet on you losing and shit you do something to lose the damn game. I mean, it's sketchy. It's just too sketchy.
I agree with that.
Right.
And there's a lot of other stuff you can bet on. Why are you betting on football?
Exactly.
Why
are you
bet
betting
on football?
And then the NFL is telling you do not bet on NFL games because you are an NFL player. Then I said, play other things. Okay, let me play devil advocate real quick. Okay, if I'm Jameson Williams, cuz, put this bet in right here. Why are you putting in bets in your own damn name? come on, man.
Give it to the guy. Give it to your best friend.
Give it to your best friend. Give it to a confidant. Hey, put this pick six in. I think such gonna win. And it's an advantage. I mean, it's just like I say, it's too much for an NFL player to be open with making bets. It's too messy, man. You just don't want to open a Pandora's box and having people thinking that these games are possibly fixed. That's because the NFL. As you read this, you didn't hear what they was betting on, right? They didn't tell you. They're not gonna tell you. No, they're not gonna tell you. You know, all you know is they're just doing some gambling. So the NFL is gonna do everything to keep it clean and keep your mind free from thinking that it's a conspiracy theory going on.
Yeah, that's true. I just think that you're making too much money to be betting on football.
That too. Go play
bet
some
on
blackjack.
Basketball, baseball, bet on something else. You're making way too much money. And Jameson, look, it's so crazy that Jameson just coming back from injury, and we saw him had a couple of good games. A couple.
Yeah,
and
a few showings.
And now he's back on the inactive list because of gambling.
Well,
like
they can still do activities, OTAs, all that training camp, but as soon as the 53-man roster is set, you have to serve your suspension.
So
but still, you're still being set back 6 weeks because you're missing 6 games. You're missing your development.
Right.
I don't understand these young players. Well, I'm not going to say young players' mindset, but players in general. I know sports is fun because you get to root for teams that you usually don't root for, and but come on, like you said, if you want to bet on football, place the bet through a friend or somebody, not doing your own name. Like it's just weird how they getting caught. Are they literally going to FanDuel and creating an account?
Yes.
Jameson Williams.
They say Jameson
receiver
Williams
for the Lions.
He placed the bet in Michigan. He placed the bet right in Michigan. Come on, think about it. FanDuel, DraftKings, they're affiliated with the NFL. So come on, data, document. Your information is documented. I'm quite sure as soon as the NFL player's social security number comes up, it's pinged.
Yeah,
come on now.
I just picture this. Jameson Williams have a profile and says he been on sports. It says professional football player and receiver for Detroit Lions. He just set himself up. Like you might well just tell the whole thing. Give him all your information, Jameson.
You're right. Why? I mean, like you say, young and dumb.
Correct.
I hate to call somebody dumb, but it's young. You moving young and dumb. That's all it is.
Hold on, let me go to the chat real quick. Jake Kelly stopping by, show us some love. He say,
my boy,
he want to hear more Kings, and he say, T. Wright, he don't appreciate you disrespecting them.
I knew he was coming.
I put some
respect
on the
over,
King. He said, So, yeah,
we covered them early, my boy.
Yeah, so it's just wild that these players after they saw what happened to Calvin Ridley, like you think they'll learn. So last news and notes from the NFL. OBJ was a suspect in a sexual assault case.
Don't say sexual. Come on.
Yeah, I'm thinking about Deshaun Watson, my bad.
He just discarded.
Wrong person. But he was in an assault case against a woman. She alleged that OBJ grabbed her by the throat and put light pressure around her throat. He said,
Why are you
hold on, I don't mean to laugh. What is
that? Light pressure.
That's very detailed. That's very detailed. A light pressure.
Hey, forgive me, American women and international people, but that is descriptive, and I don't even want to go there.
A light pressure, bro. Like
light pressure.
Like so he do to you.
What were y'all doing?
He lightly pressured my throat. Like,
What were
come on, man.
What were y'all doing?
What were y'all doing?
I don't even want to go there. I don't even want to go there because I see where it's going.
Oh, snap. He's like,
Wow,
we want to do
dude.
that? Oh, I thought we were doing something else. Oh, my bad.
What?
Was you get an autograph? Like, what's going on? What's going on?
Oh,
Like, how did his hand end up around your throat? It was light pressure.
like, what's a light pressure? Somebody please explain to me what is a light pressure? Like you make your eyes water when you get squeezed a little bit, or
We live, and we wouldn't lie if I say something different.
Oh,
I ain't going there.
Oh snap! I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't know.
That's a little bit too descriptive. You know, nobody would say, especially if you feel threatened or assaulted, you're not gonna say, yeah, somebody lightly pressure. I'm gonna be like, yeah, he tried to choke the mess out of me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, what's light pressure, bro? Like, come on, guys. What
Kind of kinky to me, isn't it?
That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, man. I guess she didn't like that part. Maybe she has some flashbacks of Deshaun Watson or something. I don't know. But hey, we take your side. Well, we don't take your side. We wait for the facts to come out.
We don't know what's going on.
We respect the women here.
We respect women on here. You know what I'm saying? So we wait till the facts come out. We're not gonna say she's a liar or anything like that.
We ain't saying anything.
I know Gatwood would say that, but you know.
What?
Gatwood, you done caught it straight. Check his post tee.
It be your own. Homeboy.
Hey, he rolled too hard for Deshaun Watson, so I want to say that. So
I mean, it's just. Do I want to say this? It's kind of ironic that this story comes out as soon as he gets paid.
I know.
As soon as he gets that 15 mil, boom.
I'm trying to figure out where this happened at.
Light
pressure. As a cop, I'm just like,
difficult job, man. Think of an investigator.
I'm like, you really want me to write down, report, and file it? That you want me to say light pressure? You sure you don't use no other words or?
Like, was it forceful? Did it hurt you?
Yeah. Did it hurt you? Did you like it?
Light pressure.
You didn't like it, you know.
Oh.
Okay.
Light pressure.
Light pressure it is then.
Oh, man, that's crazy.
But they said it happened at LA hotspot. What is a LA hotspot? It's like where everybody go in groupies.
It's probably a club or something. Who knows? That's probably out of my pay. That's out of my salary bracket, probably.
Yeah. See, man, I couldn't be an athlete, man. There's no way I'm hanging around these people, bro. There's no way.
I couldn't think of myself having $50+ million and I'm out and hundreds of people, in front of 100 people in a public setting when I could have a organized setup in a private area of my choosing, and I can control the atmosphere. I don't. I don't know. I guess people still want to be the life of the party.
I guess, yeah, like I'm about to say that. I guess people like to be seen, especially how people are getting like set up these days with false reports. You make too much money for that, man. Like that. I give LeBron props for this. Like he always have his junk organized.
He's never been in trouble. He's never been in trouble.
You give who props?
I said I give LeBron props for that.
Oh, okay.
Him, MJ like that too. MJ keep his junk organized too.
We're not talking about MJ though.
I'm just saying.
Look, it wasn't so.
I couldn't say Kobe. So I was just like,
LeBron's more impressive because of the times we live in now, like with social media and everything, and the internet. Yeah, well, it's one thing we could. I'm not gonna go there with LeBron. You remember when he came there? T. Wright, do you know the story of when LeBron came here to Mississippi? Do you remember when he came down here, Ben?
Yeah, there was Mo. Then
He came down here with Mo Williams during the summer, and he gave a cold shoulder to a bunch of people. Yeah, he wanted to sign the autograph.
It's hanging. He left the kids hanging. Yep.
Yeah.
So they don't like him too good. Hey, people. I don't know if people still remember that, but yeah.
I don't think people remember that.
Yeah, people for a while. People in Jackson didn't like LeBron for a while.
Yeah, for a good while they didn't like him.
So. Yeah, that's all the NFL stuff. OBJ. Hey, he was on his live stream playing with his daughter. Wasn't it his daughter he was working out with?
Yeah, they got a little bit. Yeah, he got a newborn.
Yeah, he got a cute daughter. So I don't know, bro. I don't know. You just never really hear anything from OBJ. Just like he just like to dance. I mean, he used to dance on every video.
Right. Look, the easiest thing we can say to close that up is let the truth prevail. That's all we can say.
That's right. All right. So if in case y'all didn't know, we are powered by BETUS. We got your game. We are partnered with BETUS. It's a sports booking company. Place your bets with them. Win big. Take home some money. Everybody need extra cash these days, especially in this economy. So pressure luck and place your bet with BETUS. We will put our code in the group chat, in the show notes, and sign up and place your bets. And let's win some money together.
Hey, I got a quick one. We need to get some promos that we can be able to give out to some promo codes.
Yeah,
for people that's already signed up to BETUS.
Okay.
Let me see if we can work that.
Yeah, I can send you. I got a couple codes of different ones I can send you. So let's go and get it, Flowers. Pick up the day. We got a couple of bets that we're gonna place in tomorrow's game. So Professor Flowers gonna walk us through it. We'll see what you have.
Pick of the day tomorrow. I'm gonna lay it on the line. I'm gonna go with the Lakers tomorrow for my pick of the day. Just one. Now y'all tune in tomorrow. I'm gonna lay out probably 4 to 6 picks spreading around the world of hockey, baseball, and basketball. I got to see who's playing, but I definitely do want to give the Lakers my pick of the day for now. But we'll give you more. Just tune in. Look at the Instagram page, Voice of the Fans. Follow us, support, subscribe, and just be on the lookout for us starting to give these daily picks. Try and win some money, man. Let's win some money.
Trying to win some money. We try to spread the wealth around here. You know, I never seen somebody not want money. Money.
We're gonna work it.
I wish I had that sound bit, man. I need a soundboard over here or something. No. Hey, yeah, place your bet with BETUS and let's get it. All right, guys. That's about it for us. We'll be back Monday, hopefully with the full crew. You know, we had a couple of guys out of town, coaching, doing other things. So
good luck.
Maybe, good luck. Maybe we'll have a full squad with us Monday. Guys, I think the Lakers play tomorrow.
Yeah, they play tomorrow.
Yes, they can play tomorrow. So we have a lot to talk about Monday. All right.
Let's get this money.
Let's get it. All right, guys. Thank y'all for joining us. Like and subscribe. Share with family and friends. We are out of here.
Peace.